What's up, guys? Back here, Dragon Quest of the Stars, and one of the cool things that I like about this game is that there's actually challenging content. Yes, we are still in the beginning stages of the game, still, not max powered, still got a lot of growing and, learning to do, but there are many missions that are actually quite difficult, and most of them are event-style missions. So if you open up the tab on the left right there, you can see defeat the Dragon Lord, defeat the Malorth, the Alltrades Temple. These are like special events. And what I like too is that not only are they have hard, difficult, challenging missions, but they're giving you one free entry a day. So it doesn't cost any stamina whatsoever. So these guys right here are a level 40 mission that you just fight one boss and it costs a lot of stamina. But the very first time you do it today will be free. You also see above where the title is, Artist Paladin, and then it has 5x EXP, which that means is that if you're in here with a priest, a martial artist, or a paladin, they're going to gain 5 times experience points than other characters. So this is how you kind of boost up your classes. So ideally, you'd want to jump into this mission with priests, martial artists, or paladins so they can get enough EXP and level up. There's also other ones. So these kind of rotate, and same thing. So once a day, you'll have a free entry in any one of these, and then afterwards it costs stamina. This one is for the Sailor, the Ranger, and the Monster Master, and once again, you get 5 times EXP. Even when you are starting out the game, you have a chance to actually beat these things. And it doesn't cost you anything but a little bit of time to try them, because again, it's free every single day. It's going to be 0 stamina for the first time that you do this. Let's touch upon how to actually kill these bosses fairly easily, even at lower levels. Alright, so first we need to clear out some storage. Alright, so storage done, ready to enter. Friends, this is very important. So you're going to want to bring someone that is quite powerful, so a high level. So we're going to look through our friends and we're going to see who's really strong. So we see a 67, a 58, a 52. Next thing you're going to want to look at is their weapon. You can see the Battle Master has a Tantigel sword at plus 50. You will start to know and learn these things that's not that powerful of a sword, even though it is plus 50. So we have the Battle Master here that has a Metal Slime Rod, plus 25, and it's level 67. We have a level 57 Armamentalist with a Celestial Scepter at plus 30. So that one looks to be the strongest weapon and character. We're gonna go ahead and grab them. And then this little red dot too means that the weapon is leveled up plus 1. So you'll notice on the Battle Master up here, it has a green dot that's 10. That means the weapon's at 10, max level for that weapon. I'm going to go and grab him. Make sure that when you're doing these hard battles, you have medicinal herbs and also resurrections. You're going to want to have leaves to revive. You also want to make sure that you pick up a food. And if you are a low or weakish level, you want to make sure that you have more HP. So you're going to want to look for an item that will give you a lot of HP. So the hot dog here gives plus 25 HP. If you are starting out and you've never beaten these before, you probably want to throw a hot dog on to give all your people 25 additional HP. That's probably a good idea. Another good idea could potentially be the strength boosting ones. So plus 25 strength could be very effective, because what we're going to do is we're going to burst down the boss before he really gets to his final form and is really powerful. So this boss doesn't transform per se, but as the boss gets to about 25% of his max HP left, so he's almost dead, he goes enraged. And that's what most bosses do. Once they're almost dead, they just kind of show you their true final power and unleash everything they've got. So a sneakily way to actually deal with that is to burst them down while they're like becoming enraged. So kill them from 30% straight to 0 in, a couple attacks. And you can do that by comboing attacks together. So another item that's very good and very effective is the Slime Dumpling. So HP and strength there. When you are fighting harder enemies, you want to match up the food item to stuff that they do. So like if I know the guy uses curses, a curse resistance plus 60 could be very effective. If I know the enemy does instant KOs, this could be very, very effective. So you kind of learn. So your first couple times, you're trying to figure out what the enemy will be doing to you. And once you've got that down, you're like, okay, I know what the enemy is going to do. So let's go ahead. I'd recommend for your first time, you use the hot dog, if you have the hot dog, or if not, use the bread that gives you plus 15. So let's see, let's go do this, because they're going to hit pretty hard. You can reduce the damage that you take by upgrading your armor. All your armor pieces are going to be very, very important. You want to have higher defense. You'll notice that our armor is upgraded, and so we're not really going to take any basic damage. Also, when you're fighting tougher missions like this, you do not want to speed it up. You want to go the normal speed, the one-time speed, and you want to watch and learn what the enemy is actually going to throw at you. The enemies are all scripted, and they're going to be doing the exact same thing every single time at certain thresholds. So you'll notice that he'll like basic attack, and then now he's going to go into an asteroid barrage. He's always going to do this. This is always his opening moves. So you have to pay attention to the gauges as well. And your guys are also going to just auto attack. So you'll notice we took 1 point of damage from his basic attack. Those are his auto attacks. That's because we have high defense on our armor and gear like that. So we don't really care too much about turns. You're just trying to beat this mission. We don't really care about actually like doing any abilities. So again, once he gets to a certain threshold, he's going to do his solar flare. Every time he gets down to his first HP gauge, he's going to use his Solar Flare. Solar Flare is going to be an AoE attack for him, and it's going to hit people. Here, we're going to want to make sure that we start recovering and healing up our guys. You're also probably going to want to throw a medicinal herb to heal up a guy. You don't have to be at max, but these medicinal herbs are very cheap, very easy to get. The thing you want to do next is you want to make sure you defend. So go down, defend, defend, defend. Defend last for approximately 2 turns, sometimes 3, depending on which shields you have. So you're going to take a lot less damage. Your characters are still going to be auto-attacking, so they're still going to get normal physical damage on them. You want to make sure that you time the defenses so that it goes through on these big skills. So we might have defended just a little bit early for this Kasiz. So we can go ahead and defend again. We have a Solar Flare we're coming up against. So you notice last time the Solar Flare did about 60 damage. The people that are defending, it's taking a lot less, 30 to 40 damage. So defend definitely gives you a lot of extra defense, keeps your characters alive. We're going to get hit with a Kasiz right now. And this is when you start to actually wanting to fight. Once you start to see this red HP gauge, so you see we're in yellow right now. The HP behind him is red. That is his death. He's dead. That's final life. He's going to die if you do that. So at this point, you want to now use all of your strongest attacks. So we're going to go ahead and anger, because we're going to self-buff over here. And now we're going to wait until our attacks are charged up. All right, so they're all charged up. We're going to use a Magic Flurry because that is the best attack on the Armor Miltus. We go ahead and do a Kasiz, and we want to chain together all these other attacks. So you see we clicked all of our power bars, and we're chaining together attacks. So right now we went through his first yellow bar. He did his anger attack to increase his attack power. He's getting really pissed off. He's getting ready to do a Solar Flare. He's getting ready to do all these really powerful attacks, And on top of that, he buffed himself up. But what we did is we just bursted him down because we comboed together all 4 of our special attacks. And you can see we did a lot of damage there. And we killed him from the yellow HP bar all the way through the red HP bar very easily. Of course, as you are lower level and you're not going to have as strong as weapons, you're going to need to kill him a little bit more closer to the red HP bar. We'll do another one here and we'll jump into the battle and we'll kill him probably on his full yellow HP bar. And you'll notice that he doesn't have that much HP. So again, the important aspect here is finding a strong friend. So we're going to look for the strongest friend. So we have this ranger here. It's at level 70 and he has a metal slime bow at plus 35. That's probably going to be our strongest friend here. So we're going to go ahead and take him. I'm going to show you that you can just use the attack buffs as well. So we're going to go strength plus 25 this time. And we're going to try and burst him down from a lot of HP. So you notice last time all we did was we did basic attacks, we healed up, we prepared ourselves to kill him, and then we did one big combo at the end. The reason we used anger on the Battle Masters is because that's a self buff. You click on it, it says you gain 40% attack, 25% critical rates. You can't block. So one of the things I like to do, especially if I'm underpowered and weak and gets a monster that is quite difficult, is just to kind of start off by prepping the defense. Getting ready to defend his first attack. So the defense is already ready there. Defense is ready there. So we're going to go ahead and defend. Because his gauge is almost filled up on his asteroid barrage. And then we're going to defend there. And then here comes a solar flare too. And you can notice the solar flare happens because we got through his first HP bar. We're now in the green HP. So we took a lot less damage this time because everyone's defending. The basic attacks are doing really well. Now we're going to go ahead and heal up. We're going to go ahead and put anger on. Because again, we're going to try and just burst him down from his green HP gauge bar here. And it'll show you that he doesn't really have that much HP. He just hits really hard when he gets angered at the end. So we're going to look to see what his best attack is, okay? So we're going to go power shots over there. So solar flare happened, he's already in yellow, so we're going to go boom, 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 boom. We're going to click all of these abilities. And you can see 267, 932, and that shot killed him right there. So he has about 500 or so HP in each gauge, it looks like. So there you go. That is bursting him down. Massive damage when you combo abilities together. You also don't take as much damage from the enemy because he's not able to get his triggers. He's not able to get his 25% trigger. He's not able to get his anger, his buffs trigger. He's not able to do any of that massive attacks on you. When you do harder level missions, so this one is only the level 40. When you jump into the level 60, once again, you're going to want to use these strategies and burst him down. He does have more HP in the level 60 version, and same thing on the level 80 version. So when you're going up into difficulty, you want to be very, very cautious. You want to use your items, your food items. You want to use your healing items. You want to be as prepared as possible. And yeah, give it a shot. And if you can't beat them, then just jump back down to the level 40 difficulty. there's no shame in not, going back down and training up your guys, gaining more EXP, and leveling up a little bit. As you level up, you'll definitely be able to do the higher level difficulty missions because you get more HP. So the most important part is pretty much having HP to survive some of his beginning onslaughts, and then bursting him down towards the end so he doesn't get all his insane buffs at the 25% mark. Alright guys, hopefully that helped you out. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.